Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Spark of Genius Flesh and Blood production, classic constructed uprising. We're going with the second new versus old here. So we did the Faikatsu. Now we're on the Prism Dromai. We're not going to do the Kano Icelander. It just seems like a rough time for whoever's on the Kano. So this will be the other new versus old we're doing, but we will have more games with Prism and Dromai in the future, of course. You're going to have to go easy on Rob. He is not super familiar with the Dromai, but we'll be trying it out just to see if everybody can learn a little something.
The thing is, I
so my name
was
is Eric.
new on either Dromai or
Prism.
Prism, so it's like, what do I pick? I'll pick the new one. Why not?
Decided to put Eric on the Prism. So with that, my name is Eric. I'll be on the Prism, and I'm joined by my co-creator, co-commentator, co-caster, both of which are going to be super relevant in
a few days.
3 days for Battle Hardened. So we're recording this right before the Toronto Battle Hardened Road to Nats Spectacular. We will be there. Shout out to Cartamagica, who is getting the whole stream set up for us. I think Alex at Cartamagica, I believe. And of course, Forest City Coins with Draco. Drakathic, as he's known on Discord, for setting that up. Anime North, of course. Other and nice
slew of
vendors who are going to be out there. A slew of other ones. I know Red Riot, Steve at Red Riot Games will be out there, so go check out Red Riot Games. We do have an affiliate link if you so choose to use it. You could pick up your goods at Anime North, I believe. So, and then Coca Patriot. This is the last one. We will be at the cast on Sunday doing Battle Hardened, and we'll be playing / judging roads depending on how busy it is, who's needed, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. I'm not going to tell anyone what we plan to not be playing, but you're going to have to figure that out for yourself. But we will have the panel 1 to 2. You'll definitely see us there. I've already loaded up the bag. You can't see my bag down there, but I've already packed the part of the prizing. Rob has packed the other part of the prizing. We have a lot of prizing to give, like tons of like mats, cold foils, rainbow foils, Spark of Genius paraphernalia. I think really just the mat. Just don't worry about it. As you can see,
more to come eventually. Some of these mats.
I think that's the only thing we want to note. We do have the new POV videos for the draft. If you want to check those out, give us some comments to see if you actually enjoy that kind of content. It was, it took a little bit for me to set that whole kind of play up, so I'd appreciate any feedback on that. And of course, we're going to have a ton of CC constructed content as it is the road season and leading up to Pro Tour, which is going to be a mix of CC and draft. And that's exactly what we're pumping out. Have some little discussion videos.
Oh, yeah.
With that, I think I've talked enough about that kind of stuff. So we're going to go a little bit about the sideboard before Discord decides to blow this thing up. And I think I'll probably just start us off on the Prism sideboard here. So the sideboard, which I am siding out of the matchup, you can see the full deck list in the description. The only difference, I believe, I don't think Crown of Providence is in the Prism deck list. I will be putting it in here. I do like Crown of Providence a lot in Prism. The cycle is extremely good. I like the 2-block whenever I want it. I don't have to be lower health. And the cycle can come from Arsenal or from hand. So if you arsenaled a really bad card you don't really want, or you need a yellow that tends to come up a lot, you don't have a yellow, try to get that yellow. Really nice. So I'm gonna put it in here, see how it does. Got the tunic, the Ironhide, and the footsteps. Nothing crazy here. We are setting up the Null Room gloves, which,
now that you're thinking about it,
I'm gonna decide about that at the very end.
Depends how many burn it all I get out. Just burn it all.
Burn it all. Asvolai does deal arcane.
Not running that. I'm not running Asvolai, so.
Well, I don't know that, right? So the sideboard, I'm taking out for sure. 3 Barraging Metamorph. We don't really need it. I'm not really planning on going super heavy on Aura Plan. Like, I like it. It's a good card, but it doesn't really... I'm not expecting Dromai to pop a lot of these, and so it doesn't really have as much upside. We have the 3 Arclight Sentinels. Just too slow. And Rob can get around it with Chromai. Rob can attack. You can't get around the attacking Arclight Sentinel, but it doesn't really help me get rid of his dragons. It just gives him a turn to set up more dragons, where I'm not doing anything. Because if I pump out this Arclight Sentinel and he just summons a bunch of dragons and then attacks with one of them, that's still a really good turn for him, where I'm not putting any pressure on him. So I'm taking that out. I'm taking out the Soul Shields. It generally goes wide. His big attacks, I'm just going to try to pop them or not block them. They're not really as concerning for me. And so Soul Shield's there's not a ton of big on hits I'm really worried about here. The big one being CNC, which you can't block with Soul Shield anyways.
And I'm not running
Mirage.
it.
Passing Mirage
is not in the deck list.
The one where loses can't game Phantasm. Not expecting a ton of poppers out of Dromai. Dromai's game plan is really going to focus on getting dragons out, getting board control, hitting with a bunch of like big boys, and try to wing the game off.
Big boys and big girls.
Yeah, big boys and big girls. This stuff like board state, right? So not super impactful for me. That's what I'm signing out here. I am actually going to put the Null Rune in here. Reason is Burn It All is a really annoying,
hell of a drug.
And it is a win con, believe it or not, especially in the late game if this does drag off. And Ironhide having to pitch for the 2-block, I don't think it's going to be that big of a thing. Like, I don't know if I want armor that I have to pitch to block much.
Whereas you can pair it with footsteps, but at the same time, you're not going to be doing that.
Oh, nope, he didn't agree. She didn't agree anymore. That's fine. She'll accept it. And so that's kind of the Prism side, going over to the Dromai side.
Cool. Okay. So a few cards that I sided out. First, I sided out Yendurai. I needed to cut down to 60 cards, and I felt this was the weaker dragon, so I took them out. We have Thaws. Even though they are poppers, they are not relevant in this matchup for the effect, so I figured, it's not really worth having them. I took out Sigils. Yeah, and I took out 2 Semblance. Semblance, I figured you're not going to be really threatening my my Phantasm that much because it has to be a non-illusionist attack, so I don't know really what you're running, but I figured into Prism it's not going to matter as much. That's the sideboard. Plain and simple.
No, fair enough. Yep. Sigil doesn't block. It's a good card into like some matchups is like you can have that Sigil from Arsenal, play it, and go again on your dragons. I think it's better in those longer control-based matchups. Prism nowadays is going a little bit more Herald focus. Both of these deck lists, by the way, provided by the wonderful O and OKNY, Mr. Oliver Fee. And other than the crown, I don't think he put Crown of Providence in there, but other than that, appreciate Oliver for the list.
Yeah, because I could not have built this list without him. That's for sure.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to both of our channels.
All right, and rolling up.
OKNY and Spark of Genius.
Got a 6.
That's much lower than usual. I got an 8.
Wow.
Look at me go. I choose... What do I want here?
You want to just set up auras?
Yeah, I think I want second because I don't want you to get like value off like Silken and all that kind of thing, and I just want to like try to go for a little more tempo and set up auras of my own if I want. So I'm just going to choose second here.
That's fair. Okay, so we're about to start the gameplay. I did switch out Tunic for Flame Scale Furnace. Figured out that was a much better play than playing Tunic because, first of all, you can use it to generate Ash, and it blocks Erudition much better than Tunic does. So that's a bit of the reasoning there. We're about to begin.
So I'm going second. You're going first.
Yep.
Yeah, it is better blocks, and then even you just have to play a red card, and then you could pitch red into Furnace and get... If you're lucky and you already have a red card in pitch, you get more than one. If you don't, you don't, right?
So you're going second, right?
I'm going second, yeah.
Okay. Whew. What the heck? Okay. I'm just going to be pitching 2 reds for Erase Face. Let's go.
To generate 2 ash.
2 ashes. Not bad. Oops. Slippery sleeves. All right. Erase Face coming in. I've got 1 card left. No go again. So likely an Arsenal.
So, what loses? Can you read Erase Face out to me?
Yes. So, when it hits a hero, cards and tokens they own lose all class and talent types until the end of their next turn. So, pretty much everything. All cards and all tokens.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think on it. Does it stop Genesis? Like if I play Genesis.
Yeah.
If it's an illusionist card, create a spectral. If it's a light, draw a card. So you're putting it into Soul. Cards you control.
So then...
cards you control in Soul.
It doesn't say cards you control. Oh, sorry. No, it just says cards and tokens you own. I'm willing to bet that it won't work. That Genesis won't work because you're drawing the card and you own that card.
I would tend to agree with you. Yeah. In that case, this hand is poop. So let's
full block.
Yeah, block 6
if you can. Okay, I'll Arsenal and pass it to you.
Yep.
I'm liking these ashes already. Pitching for a 2 cost, kind of nice.
It is kind of nice. All right, this is not bad. Also.
Okay.
Let's do. Let's pitch 4 for Genesis.
Okay.
Hit you with Genesis for 1 go again.
Yeah, the 1 is fine. I'll take it.
Yeah. It's possible that Ode was better there, but I think it's early enough in the game that I'm okay with slamming down Genesis. I'll then play Haze Bending and pass.
Okay. Haze Bending to create spectral shields, right?
Yeah, so if you kill it or another aura, it'll create another illusionist non-token aura. Create a spectral shield, including itself.
Gotcha. Okay.
Gonna hit me with dragons.
I'm thinking about it.
The Dragon Tamer.
I'm
Rob the
gonna...
Dragon Tamer. How to Train Your Dragon. Featuring
right.
Peanut dressed as a dragon.
Okay. I'll start by pitching Fate to get up a Mirror Guy, invoke Mirror Guy, create the Ash, create that Ash.
Create that Ash.
Yep. Boom. And I will then pitch 3 to invoke Uvia.
Sure.
Uvia will create an Aether Ashwing when she enters.
Yep. Seems reasonable.
And let's see, I only have 1 red in here, so playing Furnace won't really matter.
Activating it,
yeah. Sorry, activating Furnace won't matter. So I will just start attacking, I guess.
Yep.
Let's attack you with Mirror Guy, because I want to draw the card.
2 no Phantasm. Why are you drawing the card? You're thinking of Kyloria?
Oh, I thought it was Kyloria for a sec. I'm sorry.
You don't have Phantasm on that.
I don't, so in that case, I'll attack you with it. And it is stronger than Uvia, so I made the right call, but did not think that through. Okay, I'll attack you with the Ashwing for 1.
Yep, take 1.
And I'll kill Genesis with Uvia.
Genesis with Uvia. Yep. So Genesis...
You'll create 1 spectral shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
My turn?
Your move.
Alright.
Oh, man.
I don't want to do this. Mirror Guy's a 2/4.
Yep, Mirror Guy's a 2/4. Uvia's a 1/6.
I think I pitched this. Hit that, probably. Seems reasonable. I'll pitch a Celestial Cataclysm to blue Wartoon Herald the Mirror Guy.
For 5, yep. I'll kill Mirror Guy.
So, Ghost of Soul.
Yeah.
I'll
all those
use
on
a
hits.
Spectral. Yep, I'll use a Spectral to hit your Ashwing.
Yep, that works. Goodbye.
Totally misplayed there. That was the wrong idea. I'll Haze Bending you.
For 1? Yeah. Yep. I'll take it.
Sure. I'll Arsenal Pass.
Okay. Alright, so Uvia is going to activate, but I have no Ash, so that's okay.
Yep.
I'm going to pitch a Burn Them All to attack with Billowing Mirage. So I'll create an Ash. It's going to be for 3. I won't use Billowing's ability. I'll just keep the Ash there, and I'll hit you for 3.
Sure. Cards in hand?
2 left.
2 left.
Yes, yes.
I'll take 2 because of the Spectral.
Yep. Okay. Spectral pops. You take 2. I'm going to... I'll pitch 3 and spend 2 to play Invoke Dromai. So you can't play cards on my turn, pretty much.
Sure.
And I will then... Yeah. I'll play... let's see here. Oh, I put Ashwing to the grave. Oops.
Whoops.
Whoopsie daisy.
I'll be killing many more.
I'll play Burn Them All.
Sure.
Okay, so basically, I'm going to attack you with Dromai. Dromai was a 3/4, I believe. Give me a sec. Dromai. 3/4.
Sounds reasonable.
I remembered that. Okay, so
So it's gonna
3
do one
and
arcane.
1 arcane because of burn them all. Yep.
I'll take the arcane. Um, I'm gonna crack it with fighting spirit. I'll gain 1 health.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. I'll pass it to you then. Yeah, if only Mirror Guy was still around.
Light.
More light. Let there be light.
Yeah, if only Mirror Guy was still
If
around.
only he was still around, he'd know what to do.
Yeah, I want to keep the haste bending out.
All right, I'm passing it to you. Drawing 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Tunic up.
Ooh. Oh, sorry, I forgot burn them all will activate. So end of my turn.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, beginning of end phase.
Banish a red.
I'll put a counter, banish 1 red. Yeah.
Yep.
Goodbye, erase face, I guess.
Keeping that's probably fine. I'm gonna pitch a yellow pummel to hit you with red Wartune Herald.
Yeah, hit me, not Uvia.
Oh man, I feel like Uvia's a trap, honestly.
Uvia's not doing anything because I have no ash anyway.
I'm gonna hit you for 7.
Okay.
1 floating.
Yeah, that's 7. I'll take.
Goes to soul.
Hmm?
Like I'm sure, like Uvia's good, but start a turn, so it's a little bit tricky to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hit you with haste bending for 1.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yep. I'll play Shimmers of Silver and pass.
Okay. All right. I will pitch Blood of the Dromai to play Rake the Embers for 1, creating an ash. Now
Transform. You don't have to transform.
I don't have to. I'm thinking I won't because I want to target it for a dragon. But I could flame scale to create one. But I still can't target with the dragon. Oh no, I can actually. I'll flame scale to create one.
It doesn't really do anything right now because you already have 1 pitch.
But yeah, right,
like,
right. Yeah.
It would cost you 1 to activate it, but you have 1.
So I'll gain it back. You're right. Yeah. I have one red.
Well, no. So you have no floating. You have no floating.
No floating, exactly. So I'll have to pitch 1 extra card to play flame scale. Yeah.
Yeah, red to net 1.
Yeah, it's not worth the Ashwing, I think. So that's okay. I'll play Rake just to be able to create the Ash, and I'll play Kyloria for free because of Blood of the Dromai. Invoke Kyloria. Sure. Not sure if that was the right call. Alternatively, I could have created the Ashwing, pitched 1 card for Flame Scale, the card in my hand, and then created the resources and had the 1 Ashwing, and then played the Kyloria. So it would have been basically this card in exchange for an Ashwing, which is pretty much it. But I'll prefer to keep this card, I think. So Kyloria will attack you for 1 arcane and then 4 physical.
1 arcane, I'll take 4 physical. As much as I don't want to give you another card, you have no ash.
It's true.
I'll take the 4. I'll let you draw.
Okay. Ugh, okay. Okay. I can at least create the ash now with flame scale. So I'll pitch a Fate Foreseen to use the flame scale. So I'll create 2 resources from that, and I'll create the ash. Won't really use it, but why not? And I'll attack Shimmers with Uvia for 1 arcane, I guess, and 1 physical.
No, the arcane you did already.
Oh, is burn them all only once per turn?
Once per turn.
Oh, You're right. I'm sorry. Okay, I thought it was for every dragon. Oops. I'll move to the arsenal then. Past you.
Sure.
Burn them all will activate again. I will banish 2 more red cards.
Yep.
It's probably gonna last 1 more turn.
Should have looked at my hand. I definitely misplayed. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's getting dark. I can't see these cards properly. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's right. That's the excuse.
Damn straight.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do.
This deck's fun. I'll admit that it's pretty fun.
Deck is fun. I'll pitch Pummel to Wartune Herald.
Red again?
You for 7. Yeah, reds. All reds. 1 floating.
All red. Okay. I'll just use a Sink Below to block 4 of that. And
Take 3?
I'll take 3, and I'll use the sync ability.
Yep.
Give you the War Tune and Soul. All right.
Yep. Fortune Soul.
Okay. Yep.
I'm going to use the Spectral and the Haste Bending to kill your Kyloria.
Yes, that is fine.
I'm going to use my last floating to hit you with another red War Tune for 7.
Oh.
Big boys coming through for the tune.
Yeah, I'll take 7. Not going to be blocking that.
Yep.
Oof.
That
Feels painful.
I'm going to pass.
Okay. All right. Let's do... Okay. That.
That, and that.
Oh, Uvia will activate.
Yep.
Kind of wish it.
No, you don't have to.
Didn't,
you only have the one Ash.
Yep.
You have any dragons you'd like to summon?
I'll do it. It's okay. I'll do it. I can create the Ash. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. I'll pitch a Sink Below for a Spears of Surreality for 5, creating the Ash.
Spears of Surreality.
Yep.
At me?
Yeah, yes, at you. At your face.
In response, I'm going to use Tunic.
Okay.
Pitch a blue Herald of Protection to play Parable of Humility.
Mm.
That minuses 1 for all attack actions.
Right. Yeah.
So you're coming in for 4, really.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take 4.
Okay, that works. I'm then going to pitch.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. It was 4, right?
3 because I have a Spectral.
Oh, yes. I prefer that. Okay, so I'm then going to pitch Sweeping Blow, spend 1 on Kyloria.
Sure.
Let's go with Kyloria's. So I'll attack you with Ashwing. Ashwings are not dragons, I guess, so I will not trigger burn them all. So Ashwing for 1.
What are they?
It doesn't really say. Draconic Illusionist. Oh, Dragon Ally. They are. I'm sorry. I read the first part.
It's a Dragon Ally. Yeah, so I'll take 2.
You're right. Yeah. You took 2. How come? Oh, because of the arcane. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You banished
a little
off that,
slow
right
now.
Are you on 3?
I did banish.
You're on 3 this turn.
It's going to be 3 this turn. I banished 2 last turn. Yep.
So I'll take 2 off that.
Okay. I'll attack you with Uvia for 1. I'm sorry. No, I didn't have another dragon.
Kyloria?
I will. Kyloria is going to attack you for 4. Yes. Uvia is going to be for one of the auras. So, sorry, Kyloria for 4 on you, but actually 3
Kyloria
because of Parable.
No, Parable is attack actions.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Dragon's immune. Nice.
I will break it with Final Spring. Final's Fighting Spirit.
Okay, I'll spend for the 2 footsteps.
It's not a.
Oh.
It's not an attack action.
Oh, is it only attack actions? Oh gosh. Okay, I'm all over the place. All right, that's my turn then.
Don't worry, I got you.
You got me. Thanks. You're the illusionist guy, so.
No, not really. With that, I know.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm done.
Tunic.
Oh, sorry. Burn them all will activate.
Banish
3 more. Yep. Oh, I got tons of red. Nice.
Oh, I bet.
Sticking around.
I'll pitch a Genesis to.
Sorry.
Herald of Protection for 7. Go again.
Where the poppers at?
You tell me.
7 go again. I think the only poppers I have are Erase Face.
That makes sense. Usually you have like 3 or 6.
Yeah, or the CNCs, but
nice.
CNCs are not.
It's nice because I have like Celestial, I have CNC. Like I get to use Celestial because it's light, so I get another popper.
That's fair, and it's yellow, which is kind of nice. I'm thinking here, so you'll create a Spectral Shield coming in for 7.
7.
I wish I could have gotten around to killing Parable of Humility that turn.
Yeah, I know.
That's gonna hurt. Because I can't attack you with
actions, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. I keep forgetting that, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Probably want to use this into this, which means I need all of this. I guess I'll take 7.
Damn. Okay. Goes to Soul, obviously.
Yep.
Creates a Spectral. Spectral your Ashwing.
Yep.
And then I'll attack you with Parable and Haze.
For
So
one
1
each.
and 1.
Yeah, I'll take
Yep.
two.
Yep. 11.
Taking two. Yep.
I will pass.
Okay.
Over to you.
Uvia misses again. I'm going to pitch a.
You need a lot of Ash to keep using Uvia, so I'm just like, why bother attacking
Yeah.
if I could just smack you?
I'm thinking I'll probably try to use Flame Scale this turn. See if I
It's
can.
reasonable.
Let's go with Sand Cover. Pitch for a Billowing Mirage.
For 3?
So I'll create an Ash, and I won't create the Ashwing though. Yeah, I'll come in for 3.
For
2. Oh, sorry,
3.
it's 3, not 2, because it's not an attack action. So
Yep. No, it's 2. It's definitely attack action. Definitely attack action.
sure it's not a dragon.
Illusionist with Rob.
You know what? It's 11:30 my time.
PM, yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be for 2.
I think I'm gonna pitch. I think I might want to pitch for Footsteps here.
I'm gonna Razor this and bring it to 6.
I'm gonna pitch Fractal to Footsteps, and then I have Shield, so it's gonna block the 2.
Okay, for 2. Yep, that works. Okay, I am then going to pitch 1 to use the Furnace to go to 2, create an Ash.
Yep.
And I'll spend 1 on Miragai.
Sure.
And I will attack you with Miragai for 2 and 1 Arcane because of Burn It All.
So I'll take the Arcane. I'll use the Footsteps because you broke the chain with Invoke.
Yes, I did.
So I'll take 1 more off the Mirror Guy.
Okay, and then Uvia will kill the Parable. Yeah.
Yep. Sure.
That's what I'll do. Now burn them all at
Spectral.
4. I think I have exactly 4. Yep. Okay. That is my turn.
Sure. I think I just gotta do this.
Do it up.
I will.
Ooh.
Pitch. Oh, that's a Fractal. Is Clinic. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh. There we go. Oh, you didn't see that?
I actually did not.
Good, because neither did I. I just saw cards fly across the table.
Okay.
I'm gonna Spectral Shield attacking you.
Sure, I'll take 1.
Oh,
what do you got?
Cool. Pitch for Ooterath.
Ah.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
Let's. Ooterath hits you, 1 or 2. You can pitch a red to Footsteps if you want.
That's a good point, and I can still create Ash, I guess, if I do that. It's not bad. Not a bad idea.
I'll help you out.
That's a very good
I'm a friendly guy.
I'm
Canadian.
This is the insider scoop on how to play Footsteps. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just looking. I'm just like, oh, Footsteps pretty good here.
You're right. I was thinking of Skullcat blocking that. So okay. Let's pitch for it. Yeah, you're right. I'll pitch.
You're at 9, but you have full armor, so.
Yeah, it's true. What do I want to keep? Probably not this. Okay, I'll pitch Rake the Embers. Block with Footsteps for 1.
Sure. Haze Bending for 1 or 2. I didn't break the chain, so this one you're just gonna have to either take it or block.
Yeah.
Block like a champ. Take 2 like a champ.
I'll take 2.
Sure. 7.
Mm-hmm.
Over to you.
Okay.
Still my Crown Province. All right, good to know.
Uvia's actually gonna trigger. Let's go.
Whoa.
Uvia's doing something.
Took so long. Finally happening.
Finally
guys.
getting value on it. Okay. So let's do. Probably want to keep this. I'm gonna play. Burn them all.
Sure.
Probably just.
Do you have anything left in grave?
No.
Okay, just check. Just double checking. Well, you'll have 1 burn them all left in grave.
Interesting.
Before.
Can you do that? It's one triggers at a
No.
time, right? No. Okay. Okay.
No, you can't do that.
No, you can't do that. Okay. Well, anyway, it'll be worth 1 arcane. I mean, do they go in like?
I would actually have to. Well, you choose the order of the trigger. That doesn't have it. Goes. I don't see why you couldn't do it. To be honest with you.
Want to say that we can
clarifying rules because
Okay.
your turn player. So you and the triggers happen at the same time. So you choose the order.
So I'll pick
That's in
I'll pick
rules.
the one that has like 4 counters on it. Send that to the grave.
Well, yeah, that
then
triggers
this will
first.
gain
You just be
one
like, I'll
counter,
trigger
and
this
then-
first. Yeah,
Okay,
I don't see why that won't happen.
Let's go with it. Let's go.
So the
With it.
start of end phase. So you just the combat changes. Finish? Yeah, no.
Yep.
Look,
End phase.
I would. I'm okay. If I was judging an event like a Rhodes or something, I would. Looks good to me.
Sweet. Okay, I'll do it. So let's attack you
Yep.
with Marigai. It's gonna be 2 arcane plus the 2 physical.
So I'll take 1 arcane because of the spectral,
Yeah,
and I'll take 2 physical, down to 20.
sounds good. I guess Uvia will attack you. Actually, sorry, the Ashwing will attack you.
Ashwing will attack me. Yep. Take 1.
I'd rather save the Uvia from potential Phantasm shenanigans, so I'll attack your Ode to Wrath with Uvia.
Sure. I get a spectral.
Yep, that's fine. I'm gonna move to the arsenal.
Yep.
Pass.
Oh well, you moved to end. You don't.
I moved to end. I'm sorry.
'Cause of
So
your,
burn them all will go. So I can't pay for this one. Grave, and then this one I can actually
for that one.
Woo. Very nice.
Fun times, fast times at Richmond High, featuring Rob.
Featuring Rob.
Burning his deck to
There we go.
burning his deck to oblivion.
All right, pass it to you.
Yep. Tunic goes up. I will
Sorry, my cards are off
pitch
screen.
a Herald of Judgment for Herald of Protection for 6 go again.
A popper, erase face.
Yeah. In response, I'll Tunic
Yeah,
to get the Footsteps trigger.
fair enough.
So that breaks. I will hit. The Ashwing with the Spectral Shield.
Yep, that is Ditto.
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 I will hit you with the Haze Bending
Let's see.
for 1.
I will. Yeah, I'll pitch Sand Cover to use Footsteps.
Sure,
Your
get
idea
Ash.
was so good. Yep.
Oh man.
If I had done this
All right.
earlier. All right.
I'll pitch Herald of Erudition to CNC for 6. My plot.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Alright, pressure. Take your cards.
That's pretty good. So I could full block, I guess, with armor plus a card in hand. I'll block with Rake the Ember for 2.
Yep.
And I'll use Sand Cover to block 4 more. I'll give one of the Ashes wards, so I'll block 4,
Yep.
6 total.
So you have 1 Ash left. Yep.
Yep, 1 left.
Over to you.
Okay. Not bad. I survived without taking damage. Or I took 1, I think.
True. You took 1. No, you didn't. I attacked Ashwing.
Oh, you did. Yes. Okay. Okay then. So Uvia will trigger. More Uvia. You're just leaving this thing on the board.
Yeah.
It is 6 health though. So. All right. I'll attack you with Ashwing for 1 plus 1 arcane.
Yeah, I'll pitch Herald of Rebirth to Footsteps.
Sounds good. Full block. Oh wait. The arcane. Sorry.
I'll pitch another one for the arcane.
Okay. I will then attack you with let's see. I'll attack you with Miragai. So let me see. Does Miragai probably would have given remove Phantasm from the Ashwing, I guess. Oh yeah, I wasted on the Ashwing. So a better play would have been to attack you first
So
with
this
Miragai.
this is poppable?
This is poppable. Yeah, because I wasted it on the Ashwing. I should have attacked you with Miragai first to make it not poppable, and then attacking you with Ashwing wouldn't have mattered. I wouldn't have really cared.
Care that much.
Yeah, so kind of a misplay. I could have prevented this from being popped. Oops.
I did it again. I'll take 2 more to my heart.
Okay.
Oh, wait, there we go, 2. No, taking 1 because I have Spectral.
Oh, yeah. And Uvia, I guess I'll just kill your haze bending.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might get my Spectral back.
Yes. Okay, burn it all goes to 2.
Before you end.
Yep.
I'll pitch Pierce Reality to get Otarath out.
Yep, okay. Works. I'll banish 2 cards, and I'll pass it on to you.
Yep. My turn's Tunic.
Oh, man.
Pitch Herald of Erudition to Prism. Get a Spectral. Get another Spectral. I'll hit you for 1 or 2.
Okay. I'm going to pitch Uvia for Footsteps. Creating the Ash. Block 1.
Yep. Hit you for 1 or 2.
I'm at 7, eh?
Yep.
You got no cards in hand, right? Because you pitched 2.
No cards in hand.
Pitched 1, yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Boom. Okay, I'll block 2. Rake blue. Blue rake.
2 cards in hand?
Yep.
I'll hit the Ashwing.
Ho. Ashwing, goodbye.
Over to you.
All right. So my board state's a bit of a mess here.
True
that. All right, then. So I've got the Ash, so Uvia can do her thing. There we go. I'm going to pitch... kind of sad, but I'll pitch a blue to attack with Billowing Mirage. So it's going to be for 3. I'll attack you.
Billowing for 3, huh? I'm going to actually Crown of Providence here.
Okay.
So I'm going to block 2 plus 1 with the Spectral, so I'm blocking 3 total.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put this card to the bottom.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, I will continue attacking you. So Mirror Guy is going to attack you. It loses Phantasm. Oh, much better.
Yeah, it's getting late here too.
Much better. Yeah. Okay, so Mirror Guy is going to attack you. No Phantasm. It will be 1 Arcane as well because of burn them all. So 1 and 2.
1 Arcane. I'll Spectral take the 1.
Okay.
And I'll take 2 to the face.
That works. So you've got... Yeah, so you still have a full hand, right?
I still have a full hand.
Yeah. Oof. Let's do...
Oofia.
Huh. Okay. Ashwing will attack you for 1.
Yep. Take it.
And Uvia is going to kill the Otarath.
Sure.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Move to the arsenal?
No, it doesn't. It's merciful.
Move to the arsenal and burn them all. Good. Kills itself. All right.
Yeah, burn them all, burns it all.
Burns itself. That's right.
Okay. So I got a 2 on my Tunic. 2 on Tunic.
2 Tunic.
I'm going to start with Celestial Cackles and banishing 3 Red War Tune Heralds.
Oh no, lethal.
Yeah. I was like, I could pop something. However, 7 go again seems good when I have 3 cards in hand.
Quite good.
Get some cards out of you. Or get your armor is pretty good too.
Yep.
Like an Erudition or other things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm guessing a full block is in order here, so I'll do a do I really want this card? Not really. Thinking what's better. I guess I have to. I'll block for 5, so Mirror Guy and Rake, and I'll throw in the Flamescale Furnace for 7. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong card to throw in. I'll throw in the Skullcap.
Skullcap.
Because I can, yep.
Yep,
I was thinking Skullcap, and I just threw in Furnace by accident, yeah.
I'll pitch the Merciful to hit you for 7 go again off Protection.
7 go again with Protection. 1 card
7
left.
go again.
And no floating. I really don't want you to get the
Spectral?
Yeah.
I'll take armor and the rest of your cards, most likely.
But that's the problem, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather give you a spectral than lose the 2 block on flame scale, I think. So I'll block for 6. Take 1. Lost Dromai.
Spectral.
Mm-hmm.
And Ghost of Soul.
Yeah.
You're at 6. You have no cards in hand.
Yeah.
Thinking if I care about your Ashwing. Yeah, I probably. Well, do I?
It removes spectrals, I guess.
Yeah, but you have to play a red, so I have to that has to be a 0-cost red in your
That's
arsenal.
a good point, actually. I forgot that I needed to play
it.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
For the go again.
I would have probably kept. Well, I don't know. I can't really play invoke.
Well, you couldn't play you couldn't invoke anything. You have no ash.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Yeah.
You would need
Chromai
to keep
was
both
0,
cards
but
and then die. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you misplayed. I think you were
just the predicament I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm attacking your Ashwing here.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. You're probably right, though. It might not matter too much because I'm not going to attack with it anyway this turn. I'd rather get more value off Mirror Guy, I guess.
Yep, I'm going to play Haze Bending and pass.
Okay. Yeah, let's just do a Mirror Guy attack into Haze Bending.
Yep.
Not sure if that was the right play, but cleanup always feels good. I'll pass it on.
Yeah, you want to get it out sooner rather than later.
Okay.
3.
Okay. Not terrible.
What am I doing? What am I doing here? I'm pitching this. Pitching Findel's Fighting Spirit to play Herald of Protection 6. Go again.
Yep.
At you. It's always gonna be at you.
Yeah. Makes sense. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh man. I guess it's fine. I'll block 2 with Furnace, and I'll use a Fate for Scene.
Sure.
And I will opt 1, of course. Ooh. Okay, I'll bottom that. It was.
Ooh. No.
It was Dominia. I was like, I can't play that.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way I'm playing that.
Not now. No.
Yeah, I'll block 6.
I'll Spectral at you once, and then again with the other one.
Yeah, let's pitch for Footsteps.
Footsteps? Yep. Okay, Ash.
Always Footsteps now. It's the best idea ever. Pitch. There we go.
Shit.
That actually is so revolutionary. I'll block one of them, and you want your attack with the other one?
Yeah. Take
yeah, I'll take 1.
Okay. Play Haze Bending. Arsenal pass.
Okay. It's so funny how much better that is.
It is very better.
Because I can get ashes now to use for dragons on my turn. All right. Let's do... Oh, Uvia, huh? I'm not going to Uvia.
Fair enough.
Because I want the... Okay. I'm just going to be pitching Dromai to invoke Kyloria here. Get the Ash again. On the Ash again. Okay. So... I will attack you with Kyloria. It does not have Phantasm because of Marigai.
That's reasonable. You have a reasonable point.
This is the way.
Pretty good.
It's not bad. You do have 2 shields, though, so 1 card will block this up.
It's also true. But you know what else is true? Tunic? Pitch a blue, Merciful Retribution. Let's make those shields work for me.
Yeah.
Mister, I have no cards to pitch for Arcane Barrier.
You're right. I don't.
Do I even want to bother blocking? I could block with this card, but...
Oh, gosh. I'm in trouble. Definitely didn't need that in the mix. Now I gotta make sure I have Ash Wings up just to be able to pitch for Arcane Barrier. Oh.
Seems reasonable. You're just gonna hit me, and then you're gonna do that.
I'll probably pop the Merciful. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care if you have a card, do I?
I mean, you might. You don't know what this is. It's not very good, but you don't know what it is.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So I'll take 2, and then you'll take 2.
Oh, yep, you can deal that to me. Interesting. Those will pop before I take the damage, right? So I wouldn't be drawing. Yeah. There was a way that I could have used Silken to create the Ashwing then pitch, but no, it happens after. I draw after you take the damage, which would have happened after I took the arcane damage. So
correct.
Never mind. We good. Okay, I drew a really good card actually that I can play. Invoke Dromai for free. Okay. So I've used Kyloria. Lost the Phantasm ability from Mirror Guy, so I'll attack you with Dromai. Why not? For 3. Dromai, I believe, is 3/3.
Yeah, take 3.
Okay, I'll guess I get 2 action points now, so I'm not as afraid of you popping these. Uvia will attack. Mirror Guy will attack you for 2. Sure. Oh, actually, no, I take it back. Let's just kill both of your auras with these guys. So I'll kill the Merciful first, giving you the.
So it's 1 arcane.
Yeah, either way, it's gonna be 1 arcane. I can't block it.
And I get a spectral. Goes to soul.
Yeah. And then I'll kill the haze.
Yep. Another spectral.
Yeah, I forgot that the action point meant that I can kill 2 auras now. Woo. Okay.
You can.
I am done.
Peanut looks done too.
Yeah, she's not very happy with the way this game's going. Not gonna lie.
Fair.
She'll scold me later for misplaying. Okay. Not sure how I feel about this.
I think I just have to attack you for 1 spectral shield. At you?
Yep. I guess now is as good a time as any to footsteps. So we'll block 1, and I'll use what don't I really want? I don't really want this Uvia, so I'm gonna pitch Uvia. Create the Ash.
Reasonable.
Block 1.
Yep. I will pitch Parable to Prism. Yep. Spectral.
You're just gonna kill me with spectrals.
The spectral here. Well, I have to give it a go again, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Dromai is 4? 3/4?
So Dromai is a 3/3, yes.
Dromai is a 3/3, Kyloria is a 2/2.
Quite sure. I'll double check.
4/2. Okay, let's
double checking just to make sure. Oh, I'm sorry, 3/2.
It's a 3/2.
Yeah.
So it's only a 3/2.
Yeah, 2 shields can break it. Yes, sorry. Did you want to attack it instead?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, my bad.
Action point. You have 3 cards in hand?
Yep.
Let's kill the... I don't want you to pitch and just quell.
It's true. I could quell.
So I'm gonna do some dragon upkeep here. Let's kill the Kyloria with these 2 shields. Or well, it's gonna be this shield and this shield.
Sure.
Attack with 1 shield.
Yeah. Okay.
Kill the Kyloria.
Oh man.
I'll pitch a Shimmers of Silver, so I'll put this back up to 3 and just do this. Yeah. I'll pitch a Shimmers of Silver for an Erudition. I just don't know who I'm hitting with it.
Oh, you get the 2 card draw, don't you?
I get the 2 card draw. That's why.
Gross.
That's why I kept what I kept.
Works, yeah. So Mirror Guy cancels the Phantasm. Dromai will give me 2 action points. Quite good against into Prism.
I bet.
But it's only 2 HP. You might do better on the Mirror Guy who has 4.
You'd think so, huh?
Up to you. I just know that shields can probably kill the Dromai pretty easily.
It's true. Yeah, sure. I'll hit the mirror guy.
Okay.
I'll draw 2.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the one big downside to dragons is on hits all apply.
It's reasonable.
Yeah. Okay.
I will. 3 cards in hand.
Yep.
Oh,
3 left.
War-Tune Herald for 1. For 6.
For
I'm thinking
1.
about whether.
Mm-hmm.
Do I give a shit about Dromai? I don't have any. I don't think so because I don't have any auras out. So I'm gonna hit you for 6.
That's
get
fair.
cards out of hand.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see.
Or armor, which is also fine. I have 1 card in hand.
Oh, I forgot to counter up my furnace. Sorry, I did block with that.
Yes.
You didn't break the chain, did you? Not that I can tell.
No, I have.
No,
I have not.
You did not.
I Spectral Prism is an instant, and then I just
attacked.
heralded you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Attack with Spectrals and Irradition you.
That's fair. Okay.
I won't really break the chain in this deck.
Okay. I guess I'll block for 6. Yep. Here you go. Thamai and Sinipai.
Yep. I'll pass.
Okay.
Over to you. It's enough. Enough from me.
Oops. Jeez. What have you
Mission
done?
Earthquake.
What have you
I
done?
should draw 4 cards.
All right. Aether Ashwing, come to me. Let's see. Oh man, you got 3 spectrals. That hurts.
Damn straight. No burn at all to burn them
Freaking brutal. I'll pitch 1 for Rake the Embers from Arsenal. It's a yellow one. Doesn't really matter. I'll create the 1 Ashwing.
Sure.
Create the Ashwing. I'm just kind of going in, I think, a little more. Okay.
So you're attacking Dromai for 3.
I'll attack Dromai. Yeah.
I'll block for 3, so you gain your action point.
Yep. So I have basically 1 action point left.
Yep.
I guess I might as well just attack with Ashwing. So I'll attack with the Ashwing. No more go again.
Yep. I'll pitch Herald of Rebirth to Footsteps.
Okay. I will end my turn here.
Yep. I'll use the last 2 floating before you're done to create another spectral.
You got it. Okay. Pass to you.
Tunic 2. War-Tune Herald yellow for 6 go again. I have 1 floating. At you.
Yep. Makes sense. I'll block with 2 blue billowing mirage.
Yep, it's fair.
Yep.
Attack at you. 1 spectral.
Okay, I'll pitch a red sweeping for footsteps here. Block 1.
Attack you with another spectral.
Stop it. You got. This is your second, right? So you have 3 in total left. Yeah.
Yeah, I have this one and then 2 more after.
Yeah. Okay, let's start blocking with armor, I guess. Oh, I can quell, but it won't really matter. No, I'm going to quell. I'm going to pitch 3 and use Silken Form. So I've got 2 floating. I quell 1 of them.
Yeah, Silken Form is still... It doesn't get destroyed till the end.
Right, sorry.
You can technically turn that Ash into Ashwing after.
That's a good point. Yeah.
With my last 2 Spectrals, I'll hit your Ashwings.
Okay.
Prevent that damage.
I can't. Okay.
All right. Over to you.
I will like do what you said. Although it doesn't really matter. Uvia's gonna do the same thing, so whatever. We'll create the Ashwing. Boom. My turn is basically just going to be to, not attacking with a red card, or not playing a red card kind of hurts this deck. We'll go Dromai, attack you for 3, get an action point.
Yep. Block 3.
Actually, what's the condition for the action point? Double checking. Hopefully it's just when you attack. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, okay. Oh, or leaves the arena. I forgot about that. Okay, yep. So you blocked fully?
Yep, block for 3.
Ashwing block, attack for 1.
Pitch Fractal, Footsteps.
Okay, yeah. All right, your turn.
Yep, Tunic.
I feel without Quell now, it's going to be very hard to stay in the game.
Pitch War-Tune CNC for 6.
Wow.
Well, in case you drew
extra rude. I actually did. Oh man. Okay. This hmm. So you don't have go again.
No.
So you didn't feel like
One card
attacking
in
me
hand.
with spectrals first? Oh, you have no yellow probably.
You bet your bottom dollar.
Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go a little crazy here, but I'm gonna block for 3. I'll then use the skull cap to block. What, did I miscount that? I did.
Yes, you did.
Hold on. That was a miscount. Why did I think I could
Unless
block
you're blocking
that
with all
more?
armor and go to 1.
Oh, all armor.
If you block with furnace, it's gone. It has temper.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
I was thinking of losing footsteps and pitching for it to create the Ashwing.
And it being destroyed.
I think I will. You know what? It's crazy, but I'm feeling a little spicy. Okay, I'm gonna use. I guess I'll use
Go
all
try
my
this at home.
equip, and I'll pitch a sink below to use footsteps. Block 6. Right? 3 and 6. Here, 1, 3 and 3.
Yes. Yeah. So footsteps breaks.
Yep, and I'll create the ash.
Sure. Arsenal pass. Better have a plan.
Don't try this at home. I got something. So dead. 2 counters. No armor at all. Okay. Uvia will create my Ashwing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just realized I don't have to go again. But okay. I'll attack you with Dromai for 3.
Block with Herald protection.
Yeah. I'll pitch for a race phase for 6. I forgot that I don't have go again. I was gonna attack with all my dragons in a race phase, but I forgot I can't go again.
That's so good.
Yeah, I had to keep this. I figured this was gonna be my saving grace if I ever did survive that turn.
Block with 2 pierced realities and 2 spectral shields.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Probably all I could have done. I wish I could have attacked with everything else, but that is life.
Unless you can somehow give a race face go again.
Nope. Okay. Well, now I'm doomed. Okay.
I guess I'll banish for Prism.
Okay.
Attack you for 1 spectral shield. Where's your footsteps now, punk?
Nowhere. I'll take one.
Another one?
Yeah. I guess I can fully block, but I'll just die. So I'll just you have 2 left, right?
Give me 2 cards.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 cards. These 2. Tomotai
Sure.
and Thamai.
Play Shimmer's pass.
Okay.
As if you didn't need another problem.
More money, more problems. All right, I'm gonna pitch for Dunebreaker Cinepi. So for 5, go again. 1 ash.
Watch this. You
No,
watching?
just don't do it, man. Okay. I'm done.
Gain Ash at least.
Yeah.
Where's your footsteps now?
Worth it. You know, I couldn't have paid for it if I wanted to, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's fair. Pitch Ode to Wrath protection for 7. At you, go again.
Here's 9.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Shimmers for 2, go again at you.
Here's Blood of the Drakai. No, I'm dead. Can't block.
Spectrals War 2.
Yeah. No. So the play was fully block and then go into erase face. I don't know. I could have taken 1 damage, I guess, instead of blocking with footsteps. But even if I did, I wouldn't be able to use the footsteps ever because I have no pitch.
Yeah. Makes you feel better. I had one in my next handle, so another Celestial to go with this.
It was all over. It's all over now.
My pummels. Yeah.
Okay.
That matchup was a lot closer than our first test matchup.
Yeah.
I think it's It's definitely a grindy game. I think it really depends on what kind of cards you're able to get as Prism or Dromai.
Yeah. They're both board state kind of heroes, so
They're
just
definitely
the
board
quicker
state
you can
oriented.
get
I
your
think
board state, the better you'll do.
I think Oliver pretty well when he kind of told me about the matchup is like keeping spectrals alive is key because the spectrals eat the dragons,
right,
and they eat the ashwings, right? And that's what you want to do. You want to keep killing the ashwings, and you want to keep killing the Kylorias, like all the 2 health dragons with spectrals.
Dromai, Kyloria.
Yeah, if I think hitting the big dragons, big health dragons like Uvia, without a good on hit, like protection or something like that, or erudition, not really worth it. I think the erudition was super key. I think without the erudition, I think I probably lose. Well, I block the Kyloria if I don't have erudition, so that's not really the key because I don't let you draw the card if I don't have a good cat back.
Yeah.
I think the key was there. So even when Rob had like a pretty good mass of dragons, able to come back off the on hits, which is kind of Dromai's like major glaring weakness, even though she does have strong board control. Is that decks that have a ton of good on hits like Katsu, Phi, Prism, like they just kind of run rampant in that.
They take advantage
pure damage
of unblockable damage.
Yeah, decks that have pure damage that you can fatigue out and just hit back with a dragon is pretty good. So this is probably a difficult matchup for Dromai, I would say, or one of the more like I ended up 10. It wasn't far away. It was a pretty close game. True. Could have went either way, but I think that's probably my major points if you're playing Prism in this matchup. Just keep your spectrals alive. Auras such as like Haze Bending, super clutch. Fighting Spirit, super good. All your poppers. But like I think the Haze Bending definitely MVP there.
Yeah, I think if I had to, if I played again, I would probably try to prioritize more Ash generation. I didn't use Flame Scale Furnace as much as I would have liked, so I think I only got it off once. A bit hard when your cards cost 1, 2. It's like it's not really like you pitch
for 1 and then you have to have another
1,
red to do something
pitch
else.
Pitch a red, Flame Scale, and then do something. Like I guess that would be the ideal scenario. But
if you had a 5th card though, would that costed 2, like a Dragon in the Arsenal? Because otherwise you're just pitching 2 reds to play 2 reds.
I think
in general.
Yeah, exactly. And adding something that costs more like a CNC in this deck, I think would help the matchup a lot more. CNC is just not in the deck list. I'm not sure why. I guess it's because it's just to cater to other matchups, right?
Space-wise.
But if I had them, I think it'd be easier into Prism. So if you are looking to play Dromai into Prism, I would play as many 6 attacks. And I wonder even if playing the Thaws would have been good too, because they are higher cost. I could make use of... I guess I'll attack for 6. So it's not terrible.
The only issue with Thaw is that like you get more poppers, but like everything I have has footsteps. Like you could use footsteps on everything.
Yeah.
Whereas you can't footsteps your dragon kind of thing. Yeah. But if you get the Thaws, that's one more card that you can't gain Gogan off your dragons.
Yeah.
Like it's one more card that like what would you replace it with? I don't know, right?
That's true.
So you're right.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess just the CNCs would have been nice. But I often lacked Ash to do anything.
Yeah.
All of my rakes, I think I played rakes for nothing. Like I played them to create the Ash. I never created the Ash wings because Uvia was already doing that, and I wanted the Ash to be able to create or invoke a dragon.
Kind of like too much of a good thing, you know.
Bit rough.
Like you got to really create a bunch of Ash with Furnace and with sweeping blows, things like that. But yeah, hopefully everyone appreciated that gameplay. If you like the comment, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you thought of the game. Probably a fair amount of mistakes on, but well, I don't think I probably made like some misplays. I haven't played Prism in a hot minute, but with that, obviously, we're here to learn. We're here to have some fun. This is not the most competitive of channels. However, we're not dog shit. I'd like to imagine we're not dog shit. So with that, from wherever you're watching in the world, have a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Bye for now.